We publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content.
Hi guys, welcome to ChaRLian TV. In this video, we shall be telling you and showing you how Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, was arrested and why he is currently facing trials in Nigeria. Don't forget to click on the subscription button so you'll be the first to know anytime, any day we upload new videos every day.
Drama been happening in a way, but not be serious drama in the sense that they come up from courts. I mean, go federal court to do one case. So I come out, then I see my friends from DSS. They just come with, the way they come now, in the Gestapo manner, plenty motor center, and then they park one for front of the entrance to the federal court. Me, I know that one high-profile person, they won't carry come today. So immediately now when I see the people, I know because I know some of the guys with my friends. So we were having a conversation, and then we talk. So I asked them, say, what's happened? Then next time I know that Nnamdi Kanu they carry come courts. So we talk now. Then within that period, same period, they bring Nnamdi Kanu come up from inside the motor, carry him, enter the court. Then they carry enter inside the court. Then they arraign him before justice. Of course, they don't arraign him before session. I just want to know what they happened before. Then they apply, the states apply, say, okay, they don't arrest this man with jump bail before, now they give them dates to continue their trial. Then in the interim now, they'll keep out for their place until maybe if the lawyers decide to file another bail application, or they'll keep on there, do expedited hearing for the next date. So the court's going to grant the application, going to adjourn the case to 26th of July. This year we will do so in 2021.
Okay, so as person where be human rights activists and so where also the day court every time on the 26th, waiting which kind thing go play out for court? What Nigerians go expect say it go play out for court on the 26th?
This one a serious matter in the sense that see the thing be say now they'll give them bail. Bail in a way na constitutional rights, but bail now for the court to also decide. It now for the court to look say this person deserve bail, you know deserve bail. If the court say you deserve bail, the court will give you bail. They say you deserve bail, they don't give you bail. Now the court don't look at the Kanu case or upon say they charge him for very serious offense like treasonable felony. Another serious offense will be say you know even entitled to bail naturally. But the court can't use in discretion, still grant and bail, say okay, go house, go relax, come back and continue your trial. Now after the courts go overboard, you jump the bail. Now, once the court don't give you bail, you don't jump bail. You know they're entitled to bail as a matter of course again. No? Now, asking we try a bit that. So on that day now, I know for see situation where lawyers will come to the court, come they argue, say, man, don't give us bail again. Not like that will happen. Waiting go likely happen on that 26 be say, you know, will come courts. From where they stopped the last time, within trial will continue. So if now for the state to call witnesses or for them to open defense, so at that stage you go enter. Then the what best way the court will do for them is say they go order for accelerated hearing so that the court will decide a case accordingly. And if peradventure the court or the states feel say within that period this man Nnamdi Kanu already commit other offences, they feel amend the charges or file other charges against them or amend the charges to bring more counts against them for this trial. But if they feel say they still continue this trial as it is so, they continue this trial as it is so, then the court will decide if it's one way or the other. If the court, the fact say jump bail, no be say they guilty, and the fact say jump bail, no be say no they guilty. Anything if you make person jump bail, if you jump bail because of say if you say no go dey entitled to fair trial for this proceedings. If you jump bail because of say you get what you don't go do for that place where you need to go do, and if you wait, I know you don't say if you come court, coffee no grant you that permission to travel when you want them. So different reasons to make you jump bail. And you say if you jump bail, go still come back, and the court go still feel say waiting the you do you no do am. So if at the end of the day the court feel say Nnamdi Kanu commit any offense, you go say Nnamdi Kanu, you know do anything, you go your house. And if on the other hand they feel say the offences wey they charge am for has been they prove am, they say prove am through leading serious evidence against them, then they go give am wetin in the entitled to, either na life imprisonment or fine or anything wey they give am. But on that day, no question say we will get normal full trial where people will be witness. And I'll go also advise the states. Nobody they're guilty until court say you they're guilty. The fact saying he ain't jump bail or no jump bail, you don't know why he jump bail. But yes, the fact saying jump bail don't be saying they're guilty. So many they talk now, say because say they don't go arrest and come and make them talk say Nnamdi Kanu they guilty, Nnamdi Kanu na terrorist. It don't be so. For now, the constitution talks say until they lead evidence prove you guilty, you dey innocent. Nnamdi Kanu still dey innocent.
Okay, so when we talk about speedy trial, for young people who don't understand them, when we talk about speedy trial, how many weeks or months speedy trial feel reach? How you feel stretch this case like this? Because we know say in case na high profile case, how stretch the case feel be?
In short, the ACJ talks say trial of this nature, criminal trial of this nature supposed they happen. They supposed they adjourn for every 2 days. Now, speedy trial depends on still waiting happen. If you want to speedy trial, it's for them to now collaborate on how to get speedy trial. For instance, now the court will say, okay, we want speedy trial. The court will say, okay, every day. If we adjourn the case for every day, and they say on this also day, I will take 3 witnesses. On this also day, I will assign 5 hours to you for your trial on this very day. That was speedy trial. Those are just things we say you do to ensure speedy trial. So if on that day now they come court now, the court will say, well, on this day, we go take how many witnesses you get. Maybe they get 5 witnesses, the states, to prove their case. The court will say your 5 witnesses, take them within 2 days. You see, within 2 days now, the state will close their case. They go say, okay, you how many days, how many witnesses you get, defense, how many witnesses you want call? I want call 5 witnesses. Okay, 5 witnesses will give you 3 days to call your 5 witnesses. You say after 3 days, you go close your own case too. Then the next thing, either they go file no case submission or the court, or either after the case, after the court, after the state now close their case, they now have a choice to decide whether to enter defense or to file no case submission. If they feel say the case where the state lay against them, the state no prove am, they go enter no case submission. They go file no case submission to show say the evidence when the state don't need, it don't tally with wetin they charge am for. If the court believes say yes, wetin they talk now true, say no case against them, so discharge am make it go in house.
Okay, so as person where don't dey inside court where they do court matter too, they don't charge them for 11 things, and treasonable felony na one of them. For international practices and the courts for the constitution for Nigeria, this kind crime, wetin be the punishment?
Na serious capital offence. Serious capital offence. Offence wey attract death. So now capital offence, now very serious offence. So now those are the offences in terms of capital offences. So now very serious offence wey ordinarily if you attract death or life imprisonment. So now very serious offence they charge am for.
Okay, so if you just watch us, we just finish yam with one ogbonge lawyer where he named Marshal Abubaker, and a human rights activist too. He say he been dey court when this thing they happen. Now many of them go dey ask say, waiting Nnamdi Kanu do. For some of them know waiting in do. Others now they know waiting me who be Nnamdi Kanu, waiting in do, waiting be IPOB. I want to tell you say IPOB na the indigenous people of Biafra, and their fight na be say na separatist organization for Nigeria where in main aim na to restore independent state of Biafra for southeastern part of Nigeria. Now, then they won't do independence referendum. They want their own country. They say no, this country where they did when they join Nigeria like this, say they know they enjoy at all. They say political position no they reach them. They say economic power, even though na then they entrepreneurial and everything. It look like say government they look their side. And so Naim for 2012, Nnamdi Kanu, where be British Nigerian political activist, where also they took matter on top political matter, come up with waiting then they call Biafra. You see na contemporary Biafra independence movement. And since then they don't they begin they organize events, they don't begin even open radio, they don't begin to do plenty things to advocate their matter, to tell Nigeria government say, see, this country where we get, now we get them, but the way you they treat us, we will not they see any good thing for this country. Political appointment, you know, they give us. Plenty economic things and better infrastructure where they happen for other places, we know they get them. So then say then they marginalize for English now in but for PG me say group of people when know they enjoy waiting they happen for the country. They if you say they know they enjoy waiting other part of the country they enjoy. I know for Nigeria we get different regional group. We get the south, we get the southeast, we get the north central, we get the north, and then we get the southwest. And so then where them be southeastern part of the country, they say they know they enjoy at all. Not be them be the first people where they do all this kind of separatist thing. We don't know say for the southern part of the country, this kind of thing don't happen for south before, where people come out carry gun say now then they come out oil, and meanwhile although they don't know be separatist group, but we don't see agitations from different parts of the country, and these people own their own agitation situation say they want their own country, they want Biafra. And if we look back history during the civil war in Nigeria get, we know say now still na this fight for Biafra. So why this fight for Biafra? Why the Biafran people they feel say, the southeastern part of people they feel say, then they marginalize. Waiting government don't do to stop this marginalization, and waiting be the movement forward. We don't see say different conference don't hold as to how to make sure say marginalization reduce for the country. We don't do confab, plenty meetings. They don't hold plenty meetings for the country to see how they go unite the country more and to see how they go do equitable distribution of resources for the country. But still yet, this one's never yield plenty result. Supporters of IPOB now exclusively Igbo people, and they criticize Nigerian government for poor investment, equitable resource distribution, ethnic marginalization, and heavy military presence for the region. We don't hear say, we also know say recently plenty attack don't they happen for the area. Plenty government institutions now they attack. Plenty we would hear say unknown gunmen, armed men and all of that. But government don't say now these people where don't form one military combo like that when they call ESN, now then they commit this crime. And sake of that, government don't describe them say they're not bad people for the country and they're not supposed to do that kind of operation. Now sake of this, now government they talk say these people now serious security threat to the country, and now he make when they take this matter serious. And that's why this issue, this matter will be very high profile one with plenty sons and plenty lawyers where go they court on the 26th to chook mat on top this matter. And because Nnamdi Kanu now informed this group, and people believe say in they behind they sponsor the group, they ginger them we talk for social media or for plenty things. And now this kind of case now the government now they renew and they bring forward, and many other things where they think saying don't do after in John Bay, now then go they bring forward to see how they go chook mat for the matter. As the lawyer don't talk before now, he said this kind of matter, this case where then they charge them like this, now very serious case, so in either life imprisonment or death. So we will see how this issue go play up in the next coming days. We will see plenty drama go happen for this court, the Federal High Court here for Abuja, Nigerian capital. We will see plenty issues where go come up regarding this case, and many Nigerians, both people where they international organizations, Nigerians, and even people where they abroad, go they watch this matter keenly, well to see how the Nigerian government will handle this matter. So this is not the Federal High Court where they bring on a live broadcast from the Federal High Court for Abuja here, and now the little where the things where don't happen so far today. Today, in summary, we know say government don't catch Nnamdi Kanu, they don't repatriate and come Nigeria, and you don't show for the Federal High Court of Nigeria. On the 26th of next month, they go start trial, and then go to see how this trial will play. It will be very interesting, and also Nigerian authority they happy say this one don't show say government. If he talk, if they do. He say he go catch all those where they work against the government. He don't start, and this one will be say if they shake, he go cause shake on top those where they do bad things, like all those where they do banditry, all those where they do other commit other crime for Nigeria. The government now don't take this one to show say he no complain, say he don't stand up to show those when no want the country to succeed, say then get power.
When it is going to happen, and when it happens, your eyes will clear, and about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you in 2014, 2015, 2016. They said he's a warmonger. He's a warmongering. I went to America and I told World Igbo Congress that this war you are avoiding is going to come to your villages. They said no, it's not going to happen. What is happening today? When Yoruba was supporting the dead idiot called Buhari, did I not warn them that this evil you're supporting will consume you?
It's not the Federal High Court where a moment ago the federal government arraigned the Ogbonge Nnamdi Kanu. We know say just hours after the Minister of Justice they talk about how government been catch him they bring and come here, the Federal High Court. If you see this court here, we will see say plenty people full ground, journalists, people plenty for ground where we come cover the event. But what happened we see immediately when we come the Federal High Court, then whisk come away. But before that session, him be enter court and then we look at in case and the federal government arena. But before we go, I will tell now say the Minister of Justice Malami being informed the Nigerian media and the Nigerian people say them be work with the security agencies. They say they serious work with security agencies to ensure say they return Nnamdi Kanu back. We don't already know the influence of Nnamdi Kanu and waiting the activities where he don't they do as person where they support the separatist group IPOB, and the government they say that group they no support, they don't prescribe and say no be better group, and that government they intentionally they ready to make sure say that's their demand no succeed because of say them want Biafra, and sake of that, that's why the Nigerian government don't they involve with Nnamdi Kanu issue. They don't arena for court, Federal High Court here with 11 count charges where him be no answer and run away. Today for court. Now we'll go waiting Oga Malami tell journalists before they bring and come court. Oga Malami say if you want inform Nigerians say the Nigerian government security agencies don't succeed to grab Nnamdi Kanu today, and truly today he come court and he appear before court before Justice Binta Nyako. What think that one mean be say the Nigerian government now beautiful now very exciting moment for the Nigerian government and authority. Consider say they don't watch Nnamdi Kanu and the fact say the activities where they do and waiting they happen for the southeastern part of the country. Don't they really they pain the Nigerian government? Don't they wonder say the people where they follow them now then they cause kata for the southeastern part of the country, and the government don't they ready to see how they go baba. So now very exciting news for the Nigerian government, now very exciting news for the authority and the security agents for the country as they announce say Nnamdi Kanu don't land Nigeria. And this now the Federal High Court will.
So if you want video, I'll forward it to you. No problem. Some video they love. Hello. Video, I'll forward to you. Okay. Okay, come send it first.
From the Federal High Court here from Abuja, the Nigerian capital. As Oga Malami they talk and they inform Nigerians say they don't bring Nnamdi Kanu to come face the charges where you run away from Nigeria. And we know say now Senator Barry been taking hand, been alarmed that time, been waiting they talk say now him become saying go bail am, and because of that one now he say in life they threaten say when he then give them grant and that bill say he been there Nigeria and he been they do come here they do something until security people come begin they attack people from your area, they attacking followers, they do anyhow, so then they kill people anyhow. Now so in fear now he make way in run away. But Malami say na serious work where security agencies do to see say Nnamdi Kanu return back to Nigeria to face the law. Kanu go see answer the 11 count charges where being they face for court before he tried to escape justice, and they don't they ready to represent him for court. Security agencies arrest Kanu on the 27th of this month where be Sunday as they don't take and go court. Oga Malami also say say them go detain now. Oga Malami also, when they bring a come court, Oga Shuaibu Labaran, where be the prosecution counsel, be applied, say, make them detain Kanu for DSS custody. What they make where they say they detain Kanu for DSS custody because of say of the high profile person where he be, and so they no go put him for Kuje prison. As you see now, this is where you see now journalists where come cover the event. Many of us no see him before we could even land there. They don't cover in face, whisk and carry and come out. But waiting Oga Shuaibu 12 court be say for before Oga Nyako be say the Justice Binta Nyako be say. Now where he don't come back, they no one ready to hear say me or he escape. They don't hear that kind of thing again. Or say bake. So they say this one, he will surely face the law. And say make them accelerate the hearing, Make them no wait, make them keep over there for long. Make them put every legal element together, mobilize everybody, go mobilize, informing lawyer, make them come, they enter court. And for July 26th, 27th, court go sit down to hear in case. He say Kanu be wrong, come out, answer in charges. Say he carry bail, he give am bail as per say, then look Senator face, Abaribe face, give am bail. But he said no respect the bail, come run come up for Niger. And since then, even when he come up for Niger, he see they involved for the activities of IPOB. See they talk anyhow on top, say they inspire people, they ginger people for southeastern part of the country, some group of them. Make them also they carry fire. We don't see say they don't plenty police stations, plenty government institutions. They don't burn out for southeastern part of the country. Where don't worry government say they don't even sit down with the Minister of Employment, and Labor and Employment, Mr. Ngege. They don't even sit down. They don't get plenty engagement with even the southeastern governors. But still yet, because of the crisis, they think no end. And they say Naim. They try the ginger boys them when they destroy government properties like that. And sake of that, they won't do accelerated hearing. So from the 26th of July to 27th of July, Justice Binta don't agree, say, Kai, may they can't put mouth for the matter. And may they can't make sure say that 11 count charges on top say government they say in the sponsor terrorism things care, and then for treason felony and all of those kind of things where they say they do against government, just make it come answer all the query and question for inside court. And secondly, they say the court say the trial will begin immediately and they no go wait time this time. Also, we don't know say IPOB and their activities for the southeastern part of the country. We don't see the activities of they say in your activities they don't they threaten the existence of Nigeria, and that Nigeria no go fit divide. The government they say Nigeria nobody go fit threaten Nigeria, and say Nigeria nobody pass Nigeria. We know say for the broadcast where the government do for Democracy Day, it don't say everybody where they fight against the country and where they fight against in rule, say them go hold all of them. If like say this one the answer to the promises where you make Nigerians say, hey, all those where they work against the country, it go bring them to book. The blessing at the justice now in the show. So this arrest and detainment show say Nigerian government eye full everywhere. It be like say they tell people that say if you do anyhow, you go see anyhow. Say nobody get power past the government of any country. And awaiting the government, the statement where the government won't make with that. And I make they say they go make sure say the prosecution and everything was supposed to happen for this court. And this court the case go they happen. So they go make sure say everything happen as it be. So now waiting happen today for the Federal High Court for Abuja be that, and many people were there here. Most of us will be journalists as we hear when we run come, we no see them for face, but few people also see them and they say when they ask them for court, say why in jump bail, in say na fear make am when jump bail. Say as in jump bail, they keep people for the southeastern part of the country, and in the fear say they go kill him too. Now he make where he jump bail. But the court say that one not supposed to give a reason for that one, and that then go try him and then go hear in case. As they bring and come court today, him wear a black like a tracksuit black one. Now he carry enter court, and they don't detain him for DSS facility because they say DSS facility it they good, and they go make sure say them protect and make sure say everything they can pay. And he go they come court on the 26th and 27th of July, and we go they live here. They give now all the story as it they happen from inside court and from all the activities where they happen. I will also tell on say for this court today, security they beefed up around the court premises. If you go outside, plenty security now in full ground, and plenty people they here, plenty anxiety, anticipation. Plenty people won't know exactly what they happen, whether now him true or not. Then they try no waiting to happen. We don't see any of the lawyers.
When you're good, you'll tell me.
Okay, yeah. One minute, please.
So I want to record this. Can you which one are you?
We don't see any of the lawyers, but we get one of our person where they inside the court, where see the matter as they happen.
Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, ChaRLian TV, for more great videos. Please kindly share, like, and comment in this video.
My name is Eric Ikilai. I am a journalist with the Nation newspaper.
Okay.
you were in the court. You were at the courtroom.
Yes.
Where the Nnamdi Kanu was arraigned. Can you tell us what happened?
He wasn't arraigned.
Okay.
He was brought to court by the DSS, and the lawyer to the government told the court that the man Kanu had been at large, that he was granted bail earlier in 2017, but since then he jumped bail and has flouted the bail conditions. So he now applied that Kanu be remanded in the custody of the DSS and that the trial be accelerated so that the case can be concluded on time. The case was initially adjourned till October 20th, but by his application, the court brought the trial back to July 26th and ordered that he should be remanded in the custody of the DSS pending then, and asked the prosecuting lawyer to inform the defendant, the lawyer to the defendant, so that they can attend to court and then after proceedings, Kanu sought the permission of the court to talk and said he was absent in court. He had been absent in court because his house was invaded by some people who killed some people, and that he didn't want to be killed. That was why he has not been able. That's why he went on the ground and not been able to attend court. Like, it wasn't that he deliberately absented himself from court. So the court told him to liaise with his lawyer so that he can prepare for.
Can you please describe what Kanu looked like when you saw him today?
He looked okay. He was clean shaven. I know he was brought in court earlier, hooded. They removed the hood and he was looking well. He was dressed in black tracksuit.
Do you see him? You know him?
That was Nnamdi Kanu. He had little megemo like that is white, that is grey. He looks well, okay, and he spoke well. He looked healthy as well.
So what did he say?
Okay, so now waiting at a few things where we will get, different from so many things where we don't talk for here. We don't hear say then see and koro. So for many of now where they say, if we not see in face, how we go not say we go believe say Nnamdi Kanu. True, we don't get person where see and koro. Saying they clean shaved, in they calm, in wear black tracksuit, and in get small game for where he carry, and so in they come and he tell to the court, he tell court, make them grant him access to talk and in talk. So from the 26th, we go see say the speedy trial go begin, and we go to see how people go they talk about how the issue go they go and how quick them go accelerate the trial. This na very is a landmark will be landmark trial for this country, where so many people, both international and local people, go want look out for to see the outcome of how this go play out in the next coming days. And we go there here, would they give on the story as they happen live from the Federal High Court of Nigeria. Now, how much where we go take? Now, the much where we go take from the Federal High Court video. As we get more info about what's going to happen and how the case go continue, we go bring and come give now.
If you want video, I'll forward it to you.
Yes, please.
No problem. Some video the long. Hello. Let's video I forward on here. Okay. Some video. Photo. Okay, come send the photo first. Okay. Come say photo.
Japanese secret intelligence. You cannot see them. They are all over here watching, guiding him. This is what the fake president of Nigeria could not do. He could not come out, walk on the streets. You can see the traffic lights have shown the direction to pass for the pedestrians, and Ohamadike is crossing the traffic lights. heading to where he's having some engagements with people that matter.
ChaRLian TV. This video talks about Chidinma Adora Ojukwu, who is 21 years and studying mass communication in Unilag, 300 level. She narrates how she drugged, killed Super TV CEO Usifo Ataga and how she used the victim's ATM to withdraw 5 million from his account. Do you think she actually could harm this able man? Find out as she narrates how she drugged and killed this man. The footage you're watching is Chidinma Adora Ojukwu and Super TV CEO Usifo Ataga, how the saga started. Enjoy. Click on the subscription button to enjoy more videos from ChaRLian TV. Chidinma Adora Ojukwu narrates how she drug killed superstar CEO TV.
That's how we were brought going about. He was stopping me. He even locked the door. It was really key. He locked the door. I didn't know where he kept the key. So when I get to the door, he would draw me back. He locked the door. I didn't know where he kept the key. So when I get to the door, he would draw me back. And that was what happened.
Okay, based on the police report now, they said you allegedly stabbed him on 3 separate occasions. So what prompted you to do so? And
3 times.
3 times, yes. What was
the first one was both. The first one was twice. The understand? The first one on the neck side. That was the first one. And then when I stabbed him the first one twice, I threw the knife on the bed. Then he was going for it while I went for it. So while I laid on the bed, that's when he came on me to hold the knife, and that's when I managed to stab him with the knife. And then when he dragged the knife from me, he managed to slice my hand. And then as he was holding it, the knife broke, so it slipped off from his hand. I still managed to hold to it, but then it was now weak, and then he fell on the floor.
Okay, so why didn't you like? What was it about the first time that you didn't like? What did he do to you, or what happened?
I was trying to sleep. It was midnight, so we have drank and we have smoked, so I was already like sleepy, and then I was already sleepy, and then when it came onto me, I was resisting. That was what happened. It was violent about it.
Okay, what kind of smoke? You mentioned smoke 2 times. What did you guys smoke?
It was SK Loud. That was it.
SK and Loud.
Now, so how were you now arrested? Can you narrate that incident? Because for a while they've been looking for you. How were you arrested?
They came to my house, and that's how I was captured.
Okay, do you live with your parents?
Yeah.
Where?
Like Meiji Yaba.
Okay, how long have you known this guy, and how did you meet him?
I've known him for 4 months, 5 months. I met him through a friend.
A friend introduced him to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so how regular do you people see?
Not too regular. Not too regular.
And you were saying he was coming for you, you understand?
That's
and
not my
you were tired. I need you to explain that part, because a lot of people could term that to mean another thing. When you were saying you were tired, he was coming for you, what do you mean exactly?
I was tired. I already drank, I already smoked, so I was feeling sleepy to sleep at that time. That's what I mean.
Okay, so how long did you guys stay? Did you check in on Sunday? When did he die? Which day did he die? And when did you leave him? And how were you able to escape from the room after killing him, or you just walked away?
Well, while he was lying there, I changed and then I left the room. I looked for the key for where he ate it, and I left.
So when you escaped, who did you reach out to? Where was the first place you went to?
I didn't reach out to anybody.
So how do you feel when you know that you have killed somebody and you just sneaked out? How do you feel at 21 committing this kind of crime?
I will do some.
How much?
About 280.
Not 5 million.
On confirmed reports have you that in your original account you have about 10 million naira. How did you get such amount of money? So how was it traced to you?
After committing the crime?
I felt a lot. I think because I was just a
But you didn't tell anybody before that.
I confirmed because I said that after the 5 million. No, 5 million was in the account. 280, I think.
What did you plan to do with the money?
What I plan to do with
The money you withdrew from his account.
to pay my fees.
Okay, now the guy who brought the drugs, who called the guy, whose customer is that guy who brought drugs to you guys?
It was the one that called me.
Is it the first time the guy used to supply drugs to both of you?
I don't know. He's always having smoke with him. So I don't know if that was the first time.
In 4 months you've known him, how many times have you gone out with him?
And where do you
and
go?
what's the difference with this particular one?
We haven't gone out like out. It's always like we meet and then we go to the house at the BTC.
Is it BTC or Banana Island? Where, is it BTC or Banana
How did your parents get to know about this whole situation? Did you inform them yourself or how?
Please speak up.
Can you?
It was 9 9 or 10. It was very late.
So when you, do you live in school or you live with your parents?
I stayed with parents.
You stay with your parents and you left on a Sunday and this happened when? That's like 3 days interval or thereabout. When did you tell your parents you were doing this?
I told him I was doing for
For what?
Ushering job?
Yes.
Have you been doing it before?
Yes, I still
Any other person?
You checked in it to the short leg according to reports that you checked with the foreign number. Did you have any plan to reach out them? Because of course, no, it will be difficult to trace you with such foreign numbers. Is that correct?
It was not difficult to trace me with the number, but I didn't have mind of doing that.
But is it correct to say you checked in with the foreign number?
That was the number I used in texting.
That was the number you used?
So you have a foreign number, just is that it?
What do you do with that?
So what?
What country? Number.
So why should you even be keeping it?
Have you traveled out before?
It's an app.
Okay, there is app.
Yes, app that generates the number.
How would you do that? Yeah, it's possible.
If you don't have
What do you do with the foreign number? Why would you, like, just on your own decide to have a foreign number?